Hey everyone, so it is the end of the month. Actually, technically we're 2 days into April. It's April 2nd right now. It's after midnight. And I'm actually sitting here trying to figure out if my cousin is playing a joke on me or not for April Fool's Day, because technically it's still April 1st in Wisconsin. And I got a text from my high school best friend saying that my cousin proposed to her. They've been together basically since high school. And I got a message on Facebook, and then I called them, and now I'm sitting here like doubting in my mind if they're actually engaged. So we'll see. If he tells my grandpa, then it's true. Then congratulations to Jordan and Sean. So anyways, you guys really didn't need to know that personal aspect of my life. So we're gonna move on. I'm here to do my favorites video. I have a few things to show you. Some of this stuff, or I think you guys have probably seen all of this stuff at some point in the last few years. So I'm going to jump in and get started. I'm going to start out with hair care. As always, very first thing is the Tea Tree Triple Treat Invigorating Shampoo by Giovanni. This was featured in one of my favorites videos, what, a couple years ago? Last year or something like that. I love the feeling that mint shampoos give on your scalp. So this is really, it's a great shampoo to, I guess it does a lot of clarifying. It leaves you with that sort of tingly feeling on your scalp. Really, really like that. So I've been reaching for this a lot lately, and I've got a ton of the organics. Which one is it? It's the argan oil one. I have a ton of that one left. So it's very hard for me to use it up because I keep going for this one, or I go for the Bath & Body Works, the mint and eucalyptus one. I think that's about it. Those two are the ones that I reach for the most. Oh, well, also this next one, which is the Lush Big Shampoo. Fell in love with this again this past year. Again, it just makes my hair feel really, really nice and soft and shiny. And it doesn't weigh my hair down because it's, you know, meant to olumize. So it's really, really awesome. I know you guys have seen this. It's been all over the place. It's just a sea salt shampoo. It smells like a margarita to me. And kind of makes me want to get downstairs and make one. But I'm not, because it's after midnight and I need to go to bed because I have to go to work in the morning. Okay, moving on to skincare. I don't have anything for my face. I'm using a lot of the same face products, and I actually have a haul video to show you guys, which I was going to film tonight, but once I finish filming this, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm going to go get ready for bed. So I will have to film my haul video a little bit later this week. But, yeah. So I have a couple new skincare products that I'm going to try out that I will be hauling later this week. But yeah, so I'm going to jump in and get started on the body care products. And the first thing is sort of a combination of these two here. I love this scent. You know, I'm really not much of a florally person, but there's just something about the rose jam and the rose argan body conditioner. The smell is just amazing. It's not like super duper floral. It's got a little bit of like a sweetness to it and a little bit of a citrusy to it. Oh, I don't know. It smells so good. So I've been using these together. If I plan on using the rose argan body conditioner, then more than likely I'll be using my rose jam. I'm very, very sparse with that. I use this very sparingly, because it's a limited edition product. I really would like for them to bring this in so it's a permanent line product. But yeah, for the most part I use the Philosophy Snow Angel because I have a ton of those, and then use this probably once or twice a week. And this I use probably about once a week. This is such an awesome conditioner. It's a body conditioner, so it's kind of like hair conditioner. You put it on yourself, you rub it in a little bit, you let it sit for a couple minutes, and then you rinse it off. And it just leaves your skin feeling so freaking smooth and soft, and you don't have to moisturize afterward unless you've got ridiculously dry skin like I do. And even then, I don't have to I don't have to moisturize right away. I can wait a little while and then put on a moisturizer on my legs. So it's kind of nice. But the next thing I actually often do, even after using the Rose Argan body conditioner, especially at nighttime when I'm about to go to bed, just so my skin sort of locks in as much of the hydration as it can. And that product is the Burt's Bees Lemon and Vitamin E Bath and Body Oil. This, you guys have seen this for years. It's what I use in the wintertime because my skin is so dry that I can't use a regular lotion. I have to use body oil to lock in all that moisture. As soon as I get out of the shower, I don't even dry off. I just sort of pat my legs dry after I've put this stuff on. And then it takes about 30 minutes for it to sink in really, really well and leaves me with really soft, smooth skin. Last two skin products are the L'Occitane hand creams, which I think I showed you guys this last month as well. I freaking love these hand creams. I don't think I've ever come across a lotion or a hand cream that I like better than these. They're just, how do you describe it? It's just, they're amazing. They're so moisturizing. Jeff, my roommate, is a mechanic, so he is constantly washing his hands. So he's got, you know, really dry, cracked skin. And I got him to use this stuff, and it's helping his skin a lot. Now, he's not going to want me to mention that to you guys on here, so shh, that's our secret. But every once in a while I can get, especially when his hands are they're so dry to the point where they bleed, and I make him use this stuff just because it's not good for your skin to crack and bleed like that. It's gross and unnecessary. So he's been using this as well, and he likes it because it's not super girly smelling. This one is not super girly smelling. This one is, because this is a more floral scent. This is the Pivoine or Pivoire Flora. I don't know, it's French. You'd think I took 5 years of French between middle school and high school. It's got a really light floral scent to it. I don't use a ton of this. I often mix it with this. I'll put more of this on my hand and then just add just a small dab of this one. And it's the perfect light scent for me. So moving right along into makeup, I'm going to start out with face products. Foundation that I've been loving the last probably 6 months or so, the MAC Face and Body foundation. This is the 50 milliliter one. I went to MAC and purchased the 120. I think I'm going to take it back because it takes me personally so long to go through one single bottle of the 50 milliliter. So I think I'm going to take that one back and then buy the smaller bottle for my own personal use, because this bottle, this is the N3, but the N2 is in my bathroom right now. The N2 is what I am during the winter time. This is more my summertime shade. So I went through a single bottle in about 4 or 5 months. So just think the 120 milliliter one is going to take me over a year to go through. And I've heard that if you hang on to these for a little while, they have a tendency to separate and spoil. So I really have no interest in keeping a large bottle around if it's going to take me that long to go through it. So I'm probably just going to exchange it for the smaller bottle. And there is that one. Okay, moving on to cheek colors. My Amazonian Clay blushes. You guys should not be surprised by this at all. The two colors that I've been wearing a ton lately, Exposed, which is my like all day, every day. This is my go-to blush. And it has been since I first bought it. Next is the blush in Blissful, which is just this really gorgeous corally pink color. And for some reason I can't get it to show up on my hand at the moment. You might be able to see that. I'm not really sure. It's a great peachy corally color, not peachy, corally color. And it reminds me of spring. It makes me very happy. Moving on to eyes, I've got 3 palettes for you guys. They're not going to come as a surprise at all. First of all, Naked Basics. This is my all-time, absolute, hands down favorite palette. So there's all the neutrally colors. Let's do it this way. Ta-da! I use every single one of these colors. The one that's used the least is this middle one here. And I don't really know why. I don't know. I prefer all the other colors. This one I use as like a liner. These two I usually use in the crease and outer corner. The middle one sometimes I use as a lid color, but most of the time I'm using like a more shimmery color for the lid or a different color from a different palette. And then this yellowish one I use as my brow bone highlights. And then inner corner highlight. Next up is Naked 3. I think I featured this in my February favorites as well, and I'm quite surprised that I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. So I think I'm going to hang on to this. I actually have a 20% off coupon for Ulta for this week, so I think I'm going to pick up another one for my kit so that I have a separate one for my kits and leave this one for myself. My favorite colors out of this palette, Burnout, which I use all over the lid. When I'm doing a look with different colors, I guess, and Mugshot, which I just use as like a wash of color over the entire lid. Now, I do have to say that I feel like this particular palette does not last quite as long as my MAC shadows do, which was a little bit surprising to me. I still like using this. I used it quite a lot in March, but with that being said, I think my MAC shadows are a slightly better quality. And then finally, for makeup, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, which I've only been able to play around with it a few times, but there are definitely there are colors in here that I just use as a single wash across the lid. So this one here, the gold, this bronzy color here, and this like rose gold color are all really great colors to use. It's just like a single wash across the lid, and then sometimes I'll deepen the crease just slightly using like this little medium tone brown here, and then brow bone, and it's a really nice versatile palette. I really like it a lot. My only eye mascara product is the Benefit They're Real. I pulled this out. I've got backups. I think I have 2 more backups of this from the last couple times there were Sephora, VIB, and Ulta sales. So I picked up the Benefit They're Real. I don't know how long ago, but I've been using it a lot lately. This has been my go-to mascara unless I need something waterproof. Then I go to my Maybelline The Rocket, which, oh, it's right here. So when I'm in need of a waterproof mascara, this is the one I go for. Last little category here is lips, or lips. Lips is the last category, so I said it correctly the first time. 2 things here. First one, the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Coral Berry. This is just an amazing color for spring and summer. It's a really pretty corally pink, and this is a very moisturizing lipstick. I used this a lot last summer. I foresee myself using this a lot this summer as well. This is just, it's such a great color. Who would not like that color? Seriously. But yeah, it's a muted-ish corally color, corally pink. How many times can I say corally pink? So yeah, that's that color. The next is something that showed up in my Birchbox box last month, or was it Ipsy? One of them. I'll link the video down below. You guys can see my little mini review of all of the products that I got in my Birchbox and my Ipsy last month. So this one is the Pop Beauty Plump Pout Lip Gloss, liquid lipstick, something like that. This is actually the color I have right now over, where is it? This Bare Minerals little Moxie Get Ready lipstick that I actually got in this month's Birchbox, or no, actually I think this one was Ipsy. So I put this on, wasn't too crazy about the color and the texture. I went over it with this, and it's just a really, really good match. This is, it's just nothing I've ever really used before. It's a liquid lipstick, basically. It's very opaque. Has the texture of a gloss, but it's not super sticky. I don't think it has any plumping qualities to it, at least I haven't noticed. But I love the color. I've worn this to work, I've worn this out. It's a really good versatile color. It gives you a little bit more of a brightness to your lips without going overboard. So this is very work appropriate here. So I'm going to wrap up. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!